Lee at the Timerider's Wee Little Cars channel is hosting a 4th Bone Shaker build. The build recap video is scheduled to come out on April 1st. For this build, I started with this orange Bone Shaker casting that had glow-in-the-dark wheels. Step 1. Drill out the rivets. Step 2. Disassemble the casting. After the posts were drilled and tapped, the casting was stripped of paint. Most of the tiny pickup box was removed using a jeweler's saw. I left just enough of the box floor to retain the rear support post. A new base and suspension components were designed and 3D printed. The new base was test fit to the body, and then the new suspension parts were CA glued to the base. An enclosed cargo box that would hopefully complement the Bone Shaker body lines was designed and 3D printed. I was planning on adding windows to this build. When I looked at the windshield opening on the Bone Shaker body, I found it to be awkwardly shaped. I decided I needed to fill the top of the cowl with some sheet styrene so that the windshield could be perfectly flat and vertical. A 3D printed pattern was used to vacuum form the new windows and a clear bubble roof as a single piece. A steering wheel swap was done as well, using a 3D printed yoke-style wheel. The original Bone Shaker skull radiator and headlights were replaced with a 3D printed space helmeted skull. A 3D printed pattern was used to vacuum form a clear visor for the new space helmeted skull. A high-tech power system gizmo thingy was designed and 3D printed to fill the velocity stack hole in the Bone Shaker hood. A long-distance umbrella-style communication antenna was 3D printed. This would be added to the roof of the cargo box. Custom off-road wheels and tires were designed and 3D printed. A masking tool was also designed and 3D printed to help with painting the wheels. I did a final assembly before applying paint. After the paint was dry, the custom decals were applied. The clear visor was installed on the space helmet. Here's the Bone Shaker casting I started with. And here's my completed Moon Shaker build. Thanks for watching. I hope you like the build.